Dear boomers, why are baby boomers entering the workforce and why it matters? Please subscribe to the channel and like it. It means a lot. For decades, retirement was sold as a finish line. Work hard, save diligently, and retire quietly. But something unexpected is happening across America. Baby boomers, millions of them, are returning to the workforce. Not quietly, but reluctantly. But thoughtfully, intentionally, and often on their own terms. Some are reluctant and some are more accepting. This is not a failure of retirement. This is a redefinition of purpose, security, and contribution in the second half of life. Today we're going to explore why boomers are re-entering the workforce and what has changed in how and where they work, the emotional and psychological dimensions of returning. This is all very, very different than it used to be. The value boomers bring to modern workplaces and how this shift may quietly reshape the American economy. Why baby boomers are coming back. Let's begin with the most obvious question. Why now? Financial realities are looming ahead of all of us. Many of us are outliving our income and our savings. Many boomers planned responsibly, but planning collided with reality. Market volatility, rising healthcare costs, inflation, eroding fixed incomes, longer lifespans than previous generations. Living into your 80s or 90s changes the math. For many, returning to work is not about luxury. It's about stability, autonomy, and peace of mind. Identity and purpose plays a role in all of this. Work was never just a paycheck for this generation. Baby boomers built careers, not gigs. Defined themselves through service and craft, leadership, and reliability. When work ends abruptly, many experience loss of identity, social isolation, and a subtle erosion of self-worth. Returning to work often restores structure, community, and meaning. This is not nostalgia. This is psychological health. We are rewriting retirement itself. Retirement is no longer stop working. It is increasingly working fewer hours, working differently, working with intention. Boomers are not returning to the old grind. They're designing second act work lives. Not because they have to, but because they want to. And they are re-entering. And where? Where are they re-entering? This return does not look like it did in the 1970s and 1980s. Flexible and part-time roles are playing a part in all of this. Boomers are filling roles such as consultants, mentors, coaches, patient advocates, project specialists, seasonal or contract workers. Flexibility is the new currency. Remote and hybrid work plays a role in all of this. Technology, once thought to favor only the young, has leveled the playing field. Boomers are working remotely. They are teaching online. They are running small digital businesses, offering services through platforms that didn't exist 20 years ago. Competence, not age, now determines relevance. Returning to mission-driven work. Many boomers gravitate towards healthcare, education, nonprofits, community organizations, small local businesses. They want work that means something, not just work that pays. The emotional side of returning. This transition is not without complexity. Of course, fear and self-doubt. Many ask themselves, am I too old? Have I fallen behind? Especially with technology. Will I be respected? And these questions are understandable and misplaced because the experience that we have gained does not expire. Ageism is real, but not absolute. Yeah, ageism exists, but so does a labor shortage, burnout among the younger workers, a renewed appreciation for reliability and emotional intelligence. Boomers who succeed tend to lead with confidence, not apology. They frame age as an asset, and they choose environments aligned with their values. And dignity matters. The most successful reentries happen when boomers refuse to minimize their worth, when they select roles that honor their experience, and they set boundaries around energy and health. This is not desperation. This is discernment. What baby boomers bring that can't be automated? In an era dominated by AI and speed, boomers bring something else, something that is irreplaceable. They bring judgment. They bring not information, judgment, the ability to see patterns, anticipate consequences, and remain steady under pressure. And emotional intelligence. Boomers excel at navigating conflict and listening deeply and managing people, not just tasks. These skills are increasingly rare and increasingly valuable. The work ethic without burnout culture. Boomers understand, and they have a good work ethic, that commitment without chaos, responsibility without performative urgency. They know how to work and how to endure. Boomers have an amazing, resilient spirit. The bigger picture, a quiet economic shift is happening because of us coming back into the workforce. This is not a temporary trend. As boomers re-enter, labor force participation among older adults rises, businesses retain institutional memory, and intergenerational workplaces stabilize. We are witnessing a soft correction to age segmented labor, a rebalancing of value away from novelty alone, a cultural acknowledgement that usefulness does not end at 65. And this may ultimately redefine retirement policy, workplace design, and how society measures contribution. A different kind of success lies in all of this. Baby boomers returning to the workforce are not going backward. They have a vision that others can gain from. They are moving forward differently. They are choosing purpose over disappearance, contribution over invisibility, engagement over quiet erosion. If you are a boomer considering a return, remember this: you are not late, you are not irrelevant, and you are not starting over. You are continuing with wisdom. This is the beautiful part of how we must face what we have to do. We got to do what we got to do. And that may be exactly what this moment in history requires. So think about it this way. If you are resonating with this conversation, in the comments below, share your story and subscribe for thoughtful conversations on what aging, purpose, and reinvention. And remember, your second act may be your most meaningful one, and that is what the most exciting part of this is. Thank you. Love to all.